So let's try with practice at 1.1. So this is example 1 which is given in our SSC Maharashtra board maths class 10. So we have this two equation. So we have 5x plus 3y is equal to 9, and the another one is 2x minus 3y is equal to 12. So what I did, I made that it as equation 1 and this is kind of equation 2, right? So we have to either do a plus, minus or multiply to have the variable expression in one variable only. So I either it can be with the x or y, right? So if I look closely over here, if I do a summation of these two equation, that equation 1 and equation 2, let me do that, right? So I do a summation. So if I do a summation, what will happen? Here I will get the 7x, 3y plus 3y minus 3y will be 0. So that means 7x is equal to 21. That means x is equal to 21 divided by 7, which is equal to 3. So I got x value. Let me put now x is equal to 3 in equation 1, right? So I put x is equal to 3, so I get 5 into 3 plus 3y is equal to 9, right? So I get 15 plus 3y is equal to 9. That means I have 3y is equal to 9 minus 15, which is equal to 3y is equal to minus 6, correct? So again I'll do the same, minus to make it variable on the left hand side. So I'll have to divide by 3. So that means 6 divided by 3 and minus sign is there, so it's a minus 2. So what I got is the final selection, right? So this is my variable, x is equal to 3 I got, and I got y is equal to minus 2. So this was, let's solve the second first problem set, which is 3a plus 5b is equal to 26 and a plus 5b is equal to 22, right? So let's make it as 1 and this is as the 2, second equation, right? So if we look closely over the expression, I have to get the variable in one form, right? Either that can be a or b. So if we see, we have 5b which is common in equation 1 and 2. So what I'll do a minus equation operation, equation 1 minus equation 2. So let me do that thing. So and I do a minus operation, so here, right? So 5b will go. So what I'll get here, I'll get the 2a is equal to 26 minus 22, which is equal to 4, correct? So I have to derive the a value, so I have to divide both the side by 2. So a is equal to 4 divided by 2, which is equal to 2, correct? So I got the a value. Now what I have to do, I will put in any of the equation to derive the b value. Let me put a is equal to 2 in equation 1, correct? So it will be 3 into 2 plus 5b is equal to 26, correct? Which is equal to 6 plus 5b is equal to 26. 5b, so I'll take all the variable on the left hand side. So 5b will be here and 6 will go from left hand side to right hand side. So it will become a minus. So 26 minus 6. So 5 by is equal to 20. So b is equal to 20 divided by 5, right? So I got b is equal to 4. So my final answer, right, it's a is equal to 2 and the b is equal to 4, correct? So this is the b value and this is what we have, the a value. So this was the first one. Let's move to the second one. To the second one. So second one also we have x plus 7y is equal to 10, which I named as 1, and we have 3x minus 2y is equal to 7, which is equation 2. But if we look here in the previous sum, we were having the common thing, right? Either that was a 5b or minus 5b or something, but here we don't have anything as a common. So first we have to make it as a common, right? So we have to multiply the equation 1 by 3, correct, to make it like a 3x and everything. So I'll do a equation 1 multiply by 3, correct? So what I'll get, I will get the 3x, 7 into 3 is 21, y is equal to 13, correct. So this is my now the equation 1's transformation which has happened, correct. And the other equation remains the same, so it was 3x minus 2y is equal to 7, correct. So this is equation 2. So if I see closely over here, now I have a common thing, right, which is the 3x. So what I have to do to get it one variable form, I have to do a minus operation, correct. So I'll do a minus operation, this one. So minus minus will become a plus, and here it will be minus, correct. So what I'll get, 3x minus 3x, so it will be 0, so I don't have to include it. So 21y minus minus become plus, so I get 23y. 30 minus 7 is again a 23, correct. So I got y is equal to 23 divided by 23, so y is equal to 1. So I got the y value. Now I have to derive the x value, correct. So I have here now two options. Either I can replace in the after the multiplication, or maybe I can just replace the x value and I get the y value. So it will be easier because already it has 1 as a multiplier, so I don't have to do a minus operation. So let me put y is equal to 1 in equation 1, right. So it will be x plus 7 into 1, which is 7, is equal to 10, correct. So x is equal to 10 minus 7. So x is equal to 3. So I got both the value, x is equal to 3 and y is equal to 1. So this was equation 2. Now, so I do a minus operation, right. So 2x minus 2x will be 0, minus 3y minus y will be minus 4y, right. So it will be minus 4y. 9 minus 13, right. So it's a plus 9 minus 13, so it will be minus operation, and the sign will also be the larger number, which is 13, right. So it will be 13 minus 9 is 4. So now the minus sign will go. So now we'll have something as 4y is equal to 4. To derive the y value, I have to do a division, right. Divide by 4 on the left hand side also, on the right hand side also. So it will be y is equal to 4 divided by 4, which is 1. So I got y is equal to 1. So let me put, so y is equal to 1, I will put in equation 1, right, to derive the x value. So what I'll get, 2x minus 3 into 1, which is 3 into 1 is 3, is equal to 9, right. So it will be 2x is equal to 9 plus 3, which is 12. So x is equal to 12 divided by 2. So x is equal to 6, right. So that's the answer which I got. So x is equal to 6 and y is equal to 1. So this was solution for the third one. Now let's move to the fourth one. The one which we are trying from the practice set 1.1 and the second problem set, right. So here if we see, we don't have anything as a common, right. So we have to either multiply something to make it first a common variable, either that might be a 6n or the 5m, right. So let me try by multiplying equation 1 by 2. So at least I get a 6n, which is a common, right. So I'll do a multiplication, correct. So if I do a multiplication of the equation 1 by 2, so what I'll get, 10m minus 6n is equal to 19 into 2 is 38, right. And here I get m, right, m minus 6n is equal to minus 7, correct. So what I'll do, I will again do a minus operation, correct. So I do a minus operation, so it will become a plus, and this become a minus minus again a plus, correct. So what I got after doing the minus operation, so it will be 10m minus m, which is 9m, correct. 6 minus 6n plus 6n, it will be 0, is equal to 38 plus 7, because I did a minus, so minus minus become a plus. So 38 plus 7 is how much? It's a 45, right? So to make it, to derive a m value, I have to divide both the expression by 9, right? So m is equal to 45 divided by 9. So m is equal to, I got 5, right? So I'll do the same thing. So I'll put m is equal to 5 in equation 1, right? So what I'll get, 5 into 5, 5 into 5 minus 3n is equal to 19. So it will be 25 minus 3n is equal to 19, right? So what I do, to get the n value, I'll shift the left hand side to a right hand side. So it will be 25 minus 19, and it's a minus 3n way. So when it move to right hand side, it will be plus 3n, right? So 25 minus 19, so it's a 6 is equal to 3n, right? Which is also equal to 3n is equal to 6, right? So what I get, 3n is equal to 6, so n is equal to 6 divided by 3, so n is equal to 2. So I got m is equal to 5 and n is equal to 2, right? So that's the solution for the fourth one. Now let's move to the fifth, where we have 5x plus 2y is equal to minus 3 and x plus 5y is equal to 4, right? So here, if I have to derive something as a common, I don't have first of all something common. So what I'll do, I will do the multiplication of 5 with the equation 2, right? So let me multiply it with 5, right? So what I get, it's a 5x plus 2y is equal to minus 3, right? And if I multiply again, I will get 5x, 5 into 5 is 25, which is 25y, 5 into 4 is 20, correct? So what I have to do, now I have this two expression, right? So I have to derive a one variable form, so I have to do a minus operation from this one, right? So what I'll do, a minus operation, let me do that. So I do minus, 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 correct? So 5x minus 5x is 0, 2y minus 25y will be minus 23y, 3 minus 20 will be, so we have minus 3 and minus 20, right? It's not plus 3. So again I'll have a 23. So minus minus sign will go. So 23y is equal to 23. So I got y is equal to 23 divided by 23, which is equal to 1, right? So now let's put y is equal to 1 in equation 1, right? So I put 5x, x I have to find it, 2 into 1 is 2 is equal to minus 3, correct? So I got 5x is equal to minus 3 minus 2, because on the plus side, on the left hand side it is a plus, so when it moves on the right hand side it will be minus. And again I have 5x is equal to minus 5. So I got x is equal to minus 5 divided by 5, right, which is equal to minus 1. So I got x is equal to minus 1 and the y is equal to 1. So this was related to the fifth one.